flows. What if the most important messages in life didn't arrive as earthquakes? What if they arrived as drops? One drop at a time. One drop of water running down a wall. One scar running across a forehead. One tear running down a face. One river cutting through stone. A life cutting through adversity. Most people ignore the drops because they are waiting for floods. But floods only reveal what the drops have been saying all along. I sat watching water fall down a wall one day. Nothing spectacular, nothing miraculous, just water finding its path. The wall had cracks that nobody noticed on sunny days, though. But when the rain came, the hidden pathways revealed themselves. And I started thinking about people, because people are the same way. Most of us look strong when the sun is shining. Most of us look whole when life is easy. But let something like rain fall, and the hidden cracks begin to show. Not because you're weak, because that's when man or rain does. Rain reveals. I have a scar that runs through my forehead and across the top of my head. When the rain falls, water naturally follows the path. The drop doesn't ask questions. It doesn't debate. It doesn't get distracted. It simply follows the mark that was already there. And I began to wonder, how many of us are doing the same thing? Following old wounds, following old programming, following old fears, following paths that were carved into us long before we understood what we were. Some people spend their entire lives running from their scars. I've spent mine trying to understand them, because every scar has a map, every wound has a teacher, every struggle leaves behind directions. The question is whether we're learning from them or living inside them. The wall taught me something else. The water never argued with gravity. It flowed. It adapted. It moved around obstacles. It didn't quit because the wall was uneven. It didn't complain because the path was difficult. It simply continued. That's when I realized. Hold up, excuse me. Gonna have to be a part two, unless y'all can bear with me. But I gotta find it, so don't give up. That's when I realized. Then open a different channel. Oh, it's long now. I'm just gonna start right here. For years, I thought my biggest enemy were outside of me: the streets, the labels, the institutions, the people who misunderstood me, the people who abandoned me, the people who doubted me. But eventually, I discovered something harder to face. Sometimes the biggest dam was me: my anger, my pride, my stubbornness, my refusal to listen, my refusal to heal, my refusal to change. The water wasn't stopping because the world hated me. Sometimes the water stopped because I was standing in my own way. Then one day I looked around and saw words, not floating in the sky, not written by angels, written by life itself: honesty, open-mindedness, responsibility. Then came objectivity, willingness, gratitude. Then finally, humility and caring. And suddenly I understood these weren't just words, they were gates. Every one of them controlled the flow. Every one of them opened a different channel. Every one of them removed different blockage. And every one I ignored made the current weaker. Most people think blessings arrive like winning lottery tickets. I don't. I think blessings arrive like water: quiet, patient, persistent, always available, but only to those willing to remove the debris from the channel. You can pray for abundance all day, but if pride is blocking the pipe, abundance cannot flow. You can pray for peace all day, but if resentment is blocking the pipe, peace cannot flow. You can pray for love all day, but if fear is blocking the pipe, love cannot flow. The blessing isn't missing. The flow is obstructed. This is why I no longer judge rainy days. Rain exposes what sunshine hides. Rain reveals weak foundations. Rain reveals hidden cracks. Rain reveals where repair is needed. And rain reminds us that growth requires water. The flower needs it, the river needs it, the forest needs it, and so do we. So the manifesto. If there is a lesson in this dripping wall, it is this. Stop cursing the rain that reveals your cracks. Stop hating the scar that shows you where you've been. Stop fighting the flow that is trying to carry you forward. Your life is not a flood. It is a collection of drops. Every lesson, every failure, every blessing, every heartbreak, every victory, every tear, every prayer, every act of courage, a single drop. And eventually enough drops become a stream. Enough streams become a river. Enough rivers become an ocean. So let it flow. Not toward who you were. Not toward who hurt you. Not toward what you lost. Let it flow toward who you're becoming. Because the wall was never the message. The water was. And the water has been trying to teach us the same lesson all along. To keep moving, keep learning, and keep flowing. Rest in peace, Bruce Lee.